Okay, don't think I very how what National Day must wear sunglasses that can do video. Okay, actually it's not true lah. So what happened is I have a LASIK surgery because every time seminar I cannot see your face no. Wow, I cannot. I want to make sure I can see all your beautiful face. So I went to do this LASIK. Oh, quite scary actually. It's scary but no pain, but you know, eventually somebody touching your eyes. Okay, I'm not going to describe so much. Okay, but at the end of the video I'll leave one segment to talk about my LASIK experience. So if you want to know about how my LASIK experience go, right, you can forward all the way to the end. Okay, so today, right, yesterday I was you know, after LASIK, right, they need to give you this sleeping pill. Like, wow, first time in my life I eat sleeping pill. You know, it's blue color one. Okay, I eat already. Then from 4 o'clock I sleep until morning about 6 o'clock lah. But of course, I did wake up a few times here and there, then later go back and sleep again. So when I wake up, I was like, I saw my phone because I need to reply to my customer. I saw what? PM Lee National Day message. I tell you, no matter how shag I am, how gong I am, I will still on and listen. So I was lying down, then I on and I listen to the message. Then I tell you, after when I finished watching the video, right, actually I was half asleep lah. But I wanted to clap, but I was too tired. But in my heart, I clap. Okay, so today is my turn. The PM Lee, then Aaron Lin. Okay, PM Lee National Day message. Now is the Aaron Lin National Day message. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the challenges in today's property market lah. Again, a lot of people say, hey Aaron, you say price will drop and everything. Why it didn't drop? Okay, so a lot of things are happening. A lot of things are changing. This is why. But eventually, my idea is still the same lah. I look at the charts and I see the situation, and I also look at what is happening to the units that we are selling. So we know what is happening, and I really feel that I got no regrets lah. Whatever I say in the last few videos, right, I still think that it will happen. Okay, so number one, I think this is a big thing, and I'm not going to elaborate it a lot in this video because I actually released a members only video, which is a private video. So in that private video, right, I talk about this in detail. So now I don't want to talk about it. I just want to say this because I feel that it's a very important point. If you want to go and hear my explanation, right, you can go back to the members video last week lah. Anyway, members, I think it's $15 lah. Then it's $15 for a month. Then you can watch all the members video. I don't know if after you enroll and watch the video, can you cancel or not. So anyway, it's $15 lah. Y'all can buy few million property, cannot pay $15. Anyway, there's a reason why is it a private video, because I don't want it to leak to public hands. Okay, so number one, I feel that I be very direct. Okay, I be very direct because I don't want to explain so I need to be very direct. Is that number one, I feel that the new launch prices and the resale prices doesn't tally, and I also want to remind people that people may tell you that the new launch prices and the resale prices has a gap, and then the resale prices will go up. Number one, I don't think this is 100% correct lah. Okay, secondly, the new launch results, wow, do very well, right? 2003, 2004 PSF also can sell 95%. So will it continue to sell a lot, or you see why new launch can sell, why resale cannot sell? You know, I tell you there's no link. The people that buy new launch buy new launch, the people that buy resale buy resale. I also don't want to talk so much lah. So anyway, if you don't know, right, after you do LASIK, you need to wear sunglasses one, because the don't know what too big then will hurt the eye or something lah. But anyway, it's just to protect the eye lah. It's not like I don't wear also will have problem, you know. But I feel that after I wear, I look at inside, look at myself, lagi handsome, you know. Okay, so anyway, that's not important. So I feel that if today somebody or you trying to take the new launch and the resale to relate each other, I think that the gap is getting bigger and bigger, and is not correct and it's not true. And also, to be frank, I have always say lah that the second 6 months of 2022 is going to be a tough 6 months, because a lot of people are going to take key. Okay, your district 21 lah, whatever district, all your mega projects going to take key by this year. Those that get delayed are going to take key by this year. Only a couple of handful, maybe I think 2 or 3 more, like Treasures or Florence, all this I think is next year. Okay, but this year you already get a lot, which is the second half of the year. So if those people, those agents that is doing sub-sale or sub-sale, we talk about not sub-sale, okay, we talk about TOP project sale, meaning that they already take key then they sell. you will know what is the response like, good or bad. You can go and ask them, okay? Or you can go and look at the overall statistics. I don't want to comment so much on that because that one I already commented on the prior video, okay? Number two, okay, number two biggest problem that I see today, right, is, again, I must remind you that property above 1.5 is not moving. Old property also not really moving. Those new properties, as in those properties that I say is good lah, which I told my customer, they're still moving. And actually, to be frank, those properties that I say good to my customer and they have bought it a year or 6 months ago, still increasing in price. Those people that buy no good property, you realize that you already start increasing in price, or you already see people decreasing in price, or you didn't see any price movement for the last 3 years. Okay, that's all I can say. And the market today, right, whether is it HDB or private, let me give you a whole link to the market. So I always believe that rental price may correct itself. Why? Number one, why rental price didn't correct itself today? Because of interest rate. If interest rate is going up, installment is going up, rental will naturally go up. A lot of people from statistics, they say when interest go up, demand will go down, lesser people will buy. I do kind of agree, but I don't think lesser people buy because of interest rate going up. Okay, I think there is other reasons that floats around this. It's more of a snowball effect rather than an individual reason. So actually in the rental market, right, because interest go up, rental price go up, tenants are more motivated to buy when they get their PR, they get their citizenship. So this also fuels the market and make people decide to buy rather than rent. But at the same time, what is happening today is that because there's so much unrest around the world, which later I will talk about, there is actually a lot of people coming to Singapore. You will realize that the people that have money around the world will choose to become a PR or citizen in Singapore due to whatever problems there is around the world. No offense, but in Chinese we have this thing called 井底之蛙, frog in a well. Look around, read more world news, you will realize that we are actually very fortunate at this point of time. So this is why I believe that those people that is richer, they know that Singapore property market or Singapore is a safe haven. They will come, they will purchase, they will buy just to put their money in Singapore. So this is something that is also creating the effect of barrier from preventing the property price from dropping. However, things will have to flatten out. You know, how much can we absorb? I think eventually there's a point to it. So if you look at my recent telegram, right, I show that the private non-landed property volume has dropped consistently. HDB kind of went up a little bit. But HDB prices shows that it dropped in terms of index in August. But I did say in my Telegram group that I think that it's too early to say that overall it really dropped, because now we are only in August 9, just maybe like 1/3 of August gone. Okay, so there's more to it. But eventually I will still see more and more things being correct and stabilized. Okay, so this has caused another problem, because we realize that in the market today, if you are a seller, there is only two situations. One is your unit is too expensive, 1.5 mil and above. I will say expensive in terms of quantum, not that the value is expensive, but you're on the higher side, like 1.5, 2 mil, 3 mil, 4 mil. You realize that lesser and lesser people are willing to buy. Then you ask yourself, but the what residents they managed to sell 2003, 2004 in don't know whatever new launch. Why I cannot sell? Okay, anyway, I just tell you lah, the people that buy new launch will not buy your resale unit. Okay, that's what you have to believe and understand lah. If you don't believe, then there's nothing I can tell you lah. But that's the fact. Okay, so people are still running around the first mover advantage logic. So there is a lot of buyers that will come to view your property if today your property is about 1/million or even less than 1 million. So recently we sold a 2-bedder, blah blah blah, somewhere, don't want to say where. The price was around 800,000. We get many viewings. Like within 2 to 3 weeks, we get close to maybe 15 to 20 viewings. But actually we didn't get any offer. We only get one offer. So many people will think that, why so many people can't view, but that's not a lot of offer. I also sold a HDB flat, not on the high floor, on the mid floor, at about 500 over thousand. Nicely renovated HDB flat. One day we get maybe 10 to 15 viewings lah. So people really queue up and view the unit. But eventually, how many offer came? There was only the concrete offer was only 2. But one was really not high enough, then the other one was okay, so we closed the one that's okay. So the market is like that today. Okay, I will tell you the truth. There is many people that is interested to buy. I repeat myself again. There is many people that is interested to buy, but there is very little people that is serious and ready to buy. Okay, there is many people in the see look attitude. If you see in my Telegram group, I shared there is even buyers, and not 1 but 2 or 3. There is a lot of buyers that I don't delete my WhatsApp message, to be frank. If you message me 3-4 years ago, I'll still have your message history. I see a lot of repeated message of people that didn't buy 1-2 years ago, and then they're still in the market looking for it. Are they serious in buying, or have they look for the past 1 to 2 years, or they think that the price will drop in 2021 but it didn't drop and it went up, so they are still in the market? So what is what, you know? It doesn't matter lah, to be frank. I will tell you every kind of reason there is, but these are the buyers that will come and view your unit and they are not ready, you see. And I have no offense again, is that all the closing for the last few weeks or months, the amount of closing I have plus the amount of closing my team and the company have, the percentage of direct buy is very low. Okay, so most of the closing are done by agents, because most of the customers, most of the serious buyers, right, the customer of the agent, they are more serious, they are more ready. So the direct ones, they are not winning the race. They are more on the CC look side. So this is what I want to tell a lot of sellers, is that if you are selling today, right, and you see a lot of people coming to view your house, you don't have offer, it doesn't matter. You put high price, people will still view one. Okay, you have to recognize the problem in the market today. Okay, this problem is that there's many people that want to view, very little people that is ready to make a serious offer to close the deal. Okay, the third thing is like I say, why rental price don't go down. This is really a very big challenge. You ask me today if rental price will go down, I will still say that if interest keep going up like that, I don't see how rental price can go down. And with so much uncertainty in the world, right, I actually don't want to really touch on this topic, but I have to say that yesterday our PM Lee message was good. I salute him, and also our foreign minister Vivian Balakrishnan also keep reminding us that the US-China relationship is very crucial. Peace is very crucial for prosperity. So this is always has been a concern to me from the day when the Russia-Ukraine war started, right? I always feel that something more is going to happen, and it proved me right. This is why I've always tell you that there's a lot of uncertainty, and there you go, another uncertainty. Now you have the Taiwan, US, China uncertainty. Then you have the Russia trying to back Myanmar, and Myanmar not trying to come to a peace resolution. I can only tell you guys that whatever that I say behind later for the next few minutes from here is, I don't know whether YouTube allow it or not, but I feel that the world is not as united as before. Globalization is coming to an end. Everybody is drawing lines. There's a A group and a B group. You have to choose which group to stand. If you don't want to choose which group to stand, you stand on a neutral point, which I read a lot, like Indonesia, they are standing on a neutral point, blah blah blah. So if you stand on a neutral point, then there is 3 groups. One on the A, one on the B, and one on the middle point, which you call them the C. So this is not going to be good for everybody, you know. A lot of competitive edge problem. Then also people coming to change the dollar. Instead of US dollar, they are trying to change to other dollars. People are coming together. The people that are trying to start war are trying together. The Russia is trying to support Myanmar for their killing of the activists. I don't know. I tell you, the world is sick. That's all I can say. And I prefer a more peaceful and more happier world. Okay, but all these things are big uncertainty that is coming ahead of us in the next few years to come. So if you foresee a forever growing market in the world or even in Singapore, the answer is definitely no. But I don't think Singapore will crash. Okay, I don't know why y'all like to, in a lot of videos or a lot of comments, people like to draw two extreme points, which is bull market, bear market, crash, you know. I think there's this thing called stagnation. Okay, so in stagnation, we don't get good or bad results. We just really stay there for the next few years. Okay, if you are performing below average, that means that you have a below average product or below average property. If you are performing above average, then it means that the value of your product is there, but it doesn't mean that you will fly. You will fly to the moon like Dogecoin. Okay, so I just want to say that I still think that the property market won't crash in Singapore. But I feel that there's so many uncertainty that will create a lot of big problem for a lot of different industry. And to be frank, I talk to a lot of business owners and bosses and investors, and I learned the thing called snowball effect, which is one thing actually snowball to a lot of different things, and they are actually interrelated in a lot of ways. It's just that maybe as a consumer ourselves, we don't see it. So I would say that it's better to invest wisely, manage your budget properly. Okay, if you engage me, I'm very strict and I'm very truthful on what is good and no good. No good means no good. So if you cannot take the truth, then you don't engage me. Okay, so thank you for watching. Hit the like button. I know this video is very long. Okay, if you want to continue watching, I will be talking about my LASIK experience from here on. Bye bye. Okay, now we're gonna talk about LASIK experience. Okay, I decided to put in the same video lah. There's no point I put in two different videos. Okay, because not everybody. I'm not a YouTuber that gonna share with you my LASIK experience. So I'm gonna share a little bit. Okay, those people that want to learn about LASIK experience. So what happened is I decided to do LASIK lah. Actually, I decided to do this thing called Smile Relax. Then later on, right, I went to talk to the doctors and I didn't do the test. Then they were saying that, hey, your degree is not a lot, it's only like 100 plus. You shouldn't do Smile Relax, because Smile Relax cut the bottom layer of this cornea or something. Then they got to pull it out. It's very hard to pull out if the thing is too thin, so you got to do LASIK. It's better for you. Then I was like, okay doctor, I trust you. I tell you, it's not very, it's painless, but it's not like very easy, because I feel that for somebody to touch your eye, maybe for girls they're very easy because you all put makeup and everything, but for guys, I don't even touch my eyes. I don't wear contact. So when that thing come to my eyes, it's quite uncomfortable. But I have to say that everything is about staying still. So what I did is like, I feel that I was in a shooting range. I told my wife that I look like I was shooting my gun, because when you shoot, you got to stay still, man. You got to hold your breath, stay still, shoot. Hold your breath, stay still, shoot. So I feel that I'm shooting. So sitting on the thing, they have their equipment to keep my eyes open. I thought that keeping my eyes open was a difficult part, but it wasn't. It's not the part that is the most difficult. I think the most difficult part was to stay still, because the breathing a little bit harder, because a little bit kanchong, a bit anxious. So a lot of eye drop, a lot of waiting time. From there, wait, eye drop, test, eye drop, sit there. Then I thought that like it's going to be very scary, because it's very clear, you can see people touching your eyes and everything. But the thing is, it's not, because when you go in, right, they put a lot of drops here, drops there, numbing, drop everything. Actually, your vision will already be blur lah. Then after the suction, your vision also blur. There's this machine that comes in, then so your vision already blur already lah. So anyway, when your vision is blur, then they say they flip the cornea, right? You thought you can feel it, but you also cannot feel it, because I think they put a lot of water. So you can only feel like some water moving. So it wasn't like that bad. But when we came back, then it was a little bit uncomfortable, not very uncomfortable. So I eat the sleeping pill and I sleep. Then I wake up, then I feel that it's okay, and I'm very happy now because I can see very clear. But because maybe my degree is very little bit only, so I recover faster lah. So today is only the second day and I'm okay. I just keep putting the drops on as per what they prescribe. I need to put for 10 days. So that's it for my LASIK experience. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe button. I think that the most scary part is to get ready and go in and then lie down and then keep still lor. I can tell you that the what open your eyes big and whatever, they have this thing that actually enlarge your eyes lah. When he put, it was uncomfortable, but when it was holding on there, you really don't really feel anything lah. So it wasn't that bad lah. But the thinking of people touching your eyes is quite bad. So frankly speaking, I'm not that kind of very brave one. I also not very humpty lah, you know, but I just feel that it's not as easy as people say. But it's really not difficult or pain also lah. It's just that you really have to be mentally prepared. So what I do is, because I'm very mentally prepared lah, I told myself that I need to get rid of this and I really want to get it done. Yep. So that's it for my LASIK experience. If you have finished the whole video from the start and the end, right, you are amazing because it's about 20 minutes. I'm going to give you one tip of the day. Okay? The tip of the day is, I don't think the property market should or will continue to go up. I think that it is reaching an end because the way we sell properties, we can feel it. Things are a little bit harder now. But I have to say that for this time being, a lot of new citizens are coming to our country. So there are still the strength behind the pushing. Next year, you will see a clearer effect. These 6 months, you will slowly apply the effect. Next year, you will see the effect. So still buy wisely lah. Because if today you're going to pay too much, right, you must remember that I will tell you that today if you pay too much in the resale market, there's a high chance that you may not make any money for the next 10-20 years to come. So be careful, okay? Especially monitoring the age of the property. Okay, that's all. Just because you watched to the end, so I give you a little bit of secret. Bye bye.